Everything is changing all the time, in our individual psychology and in our collective reality. Let's take a look into processes of change.
Let's talk about change. Everything is changing all the time, whether we like it or not. There's a constant flux in the world of matter, in the world of life, and in the world of consciousness. Now, some of these changes are very gradual and accumulative, and some are very sudden and immense. It is important to look at the differences between them, because when we will look into the evolution of our psychology in the future, as Homo sapiens and in the modern era, we will see that these changes, I can depict that at times our development was very stable, with sudden leaps in the size of our brains, in our technological abilities, and in our psychology. After which, sometimes we remain stable again, but at times after these jumps, we had these enormous changes continuously happening. So looking into types of change, very immense and sudden ones, and more gradual ones, is important. Now, some of these changes are in our control, and some outside of our control. Some of them we cannot even imagine, or envision, or know. They're just beyond our reach in this certain point in time. I stand near this solar panel to try and illustrate that. Let's think of us as a humanity. We have a serious energy problem with dire ecological consequences. We must find better ways to harness the energy of the sun and of the earth. We have some decent ways, but they are just not good enough. I can imagine some crazy science fiction innovations that will completely change the way we live as a collective and as individuals. But they have not been reached yet. Now, some of these innovations require much research and data gathering and an accumulative gradual process, but some are ripe for the picking. We can know them now. All we need is for one of us to have this eureka of an idea, like Archimedes, or like Einstein writing E equals mc square, or like Bob Dylan writing The Times They Are A-Changing. One of us needs to crystallize it, to capture it, to refine it. Now, I believe that some of these ideas will be understood by us in the near future, just picked from the tree. But we must understand that some of them will never be known by us, not in the near and not in the distant future. That's the way it works. This is also the case in the evolution of our psychology. Within our psychology, there are new contents, structures, relations, phenomena that are appearing. Some of them almost randomly, like genetic mutations in the world of biology. Some are coming from the outside, and some are created within us, building on the gradual processes of the past. But they are completely novel, and the fitness to the environment in our psychology and in the world is tested. Some will build ground and stay with us, and some will disappear. But thinking of the solar panel, this is also true for the possibilities in front of us, the psychological possibilities, some of which are ripe for the picking. We can have unimaginable possibilities to regulate ourselves, to behave, to conversate, and to fantasize. Some will be actualized in the near future, and some we will never know were there. I believe that this is the case in every moment in our lives. This is the purpose of every psychotherapy. And with introspection, we understand the control we can have on these processes and the responsibility we have. So to conclude today, in future conversations, I'll be looking into the evolution of our psychology, our current situation, and the paths and potentials in front of us. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to press like, subscribe, share, comment. Let's harness good energy together.